You looking for this?
You don't get it, do you? Rafe is obviously trouble. Why would you want to visit him any place, let alone sneak down to the cells?
Oh, Lindsay, have you seen McBain anywhere?
Probably halfway to Canada by now.
Is that some kind of joke?
I guess you haven't read the full report yet. McBain's print was on the murder weapon.
Take me through everything that happened that night, all right? Tell me, what was the last thing your mom said to you? What was the last thing you remember seeing? Any little detail can help us figure out what really happened. Lucy, I'm home. It's been a long, long time.
When I first met Rafe on the pier, he was cold and hungry, and now he's all alone.
He's not some lost puppy, Molly. He stabbed his own mother to death.
Nothing has been proven. Rafe could be innocent.
So they recovered 3 prints from the weapon. The victim, her son, and a partial, which is consistent with McBain's, but not an identical match. Okay, so it could mean that it's, the print could be a relative of his, or it could have been manipulated in some way. There are explanations for this.
All due respect, Commissioner. The kid accused McBain of being the killer.
So you meet Molly on the pier. You go get something to eat at Kelly's, you talk for a little while, and then you left. That's your story, right? Molly said you're going back to the pier to be with your mom. What happened then?
You know what happened then. You were there.
I want to hear your side of it.
Well, then ask that lady cop. I already told her everything.
So tell me. Sometimes you go over it again and again, new details come
Look,
up.
I don't owe you anything, okay? Not after what you did to my mother. If I just listened to her, just stayed there like she asked me to. She was so scared. Scared that he'd find us, that you would find us. That's why we're always running.
How long?
What?
How long were you and your mom on the run for?
Forever.
It hasn't really been that long, has it? Didn't I just run into you at Kelly's the other night?
Oh, days, weeks, eternity. What's the difference?
Well, you seem to be feeling a lot better there, Caleb. Too bad my aim was off. You didn't correct me.
Correct you?
I thought you were going by the name of John McBain these days.
It doesn't matter what you call me, just as long as you call. It's nice. Just the two of us. The vampire and the slayer. Together at last.
This is interesting. Guess you've been planning this trip for a while. Or should I say getaway?
It's not what it looks like.
Looks like a passport. Yeah. Who's David Vickers?
It doesn't matter. Give it back to me.
Think I'm gonna give
Carly,
you the
hand it
passport so
over.
you can leave the country, let alone the money I took from you?
You broke into my safe.
Yep, I confess. Call the cops. It'll save me the trouble, because they said I should call them if I saw you hanging around the building.
You could just pretend you didn't see me.
Can't do that. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Make the call. Go ahead. See who the cops want more. Me for opening your safe, or you?
You're not going to call the cops.
Just one I know that's interested in seeing you get exactly what
John
you deserve.
McBain is smug and hypocritical. You said so yourself.
I don't like John McBain. This is gonna hurt. Not nearly as much as it's gonna hurt you.
Commissioner Devane?
Please.
Hi, it's Carly Jocks.
nice
You know,
color on
I was trying to talk to John McBain.
Oh, he's not here right now. Is there something I can help you with?
It's about Todd Manning.
Okay, look, I know I screwed up.
Have you seen Mr. Manning?
If you ever cared about me at all, just hear me out, okay? And then if you want afterwards, you can call her.
Carly, are you there?
Have you seen Todd Manning?
No. I was just, checking to see if you guys have found him, but I got my answer.
Thank you.
I don't want you to thank me. I want you to make me believe you. And don't lie to me, because I'll know.
All I'm saying is that you don't know anything about this guy except that he was found kneeling by his mother's body with a murder weapon in his hand.
That doesn't mean anything.
Okay, fine. I know. Innocent until proven guilty, right?
Well, yeah, they put that clause in the Constitution for a reason, TJ, so that people could not be punished without the due process of law.
I do not need some kind of civics lecture.
Maybe you do, because Rafe swears he didn't do this.
Really? Why didn't you just say so? I mean, it's not like he's a complete stranger or something. Oh, wait, he is.
Have I ever told you how much I hate sarcasm? Because if I haven't, I'm telling you now. I realize I don't know Rafe very well. Or at all. But he seemed sincere.
Okay, fine. If Rafe is innocent, then I guess John McBain is guilty.
You murdered Allison.
Oh, in fairness to me, she tried to murder me first.
She was just trying to protect her son.
I would never hurt Rafe. I'm in a position to show him things he could never imagine. Open him up to a whole new existence.
No, you stay away from that boy.
He's my boy! He's my son. Forever's a long time, kid. Did your mom ever talk about the threat? Did she ever say what she thought might happen?
I thought it was all in her head. She was right. There was someone after us.
Did she ever talk about the guy that was after you? Did she ever give you a name? Tell you what he wanted?
That's faulty logic. I don't think John McBain is a murderer either.
Well, someone killed Allison Barrington. And if it wasn't your little boyfriend...
Okay, hold on. Boyfriend? TJ, you're my boyfriend.
Really? You sure?
Yeah, I am sure, just like I'm sure you're acting jealous and immature.
Well, at least I'm not getting played. Right? Because he's scamming you and you're just falling for it.
I'm just trying to show compassion. You should try it sometime. Just consider the possibility that Rafe is innocent. That means that his mother was just murdered right in front of him. Now he's all alone. And worst of all, he has people just like you rushing to judgment against him without knowing all the facts.
Could you just... Is everything all right out here?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry, Commissioner.
It's not actually. You need to tell her to stay away from the prisoners.
Come on, Rafe. Your mom was worried about this guy. She must have talked about him. Did she ever give you a name?
Caleb.
The same thing she called me when she walked into the police station. Same as Lucy Coe. That's not my name. It's John McBain. Here, have a look. It doesn't get much more official
What
than
is that
that.
supposed to prove? For all I know, you changed your name.
If I did, how does it explain the rest of my life, you know? I was in the FBI for 8 years. I was a cop in Landview, Pennsylvania for 8 more years, and now in Port Charles. I got records that can prove everything
I don't
that I'm
care
saying
what
to
you say. I know what I saw.
Okay, so tell me. Tell me exactly how it happened.
I got to the pier and she was fighting you. Okay, I called for her. She looked back, so did you. She was terrified, but you were smiling. Okay, smiling. And that's when you killed her.
Thing is, I wasn't there. I didn't get to the pier till after your mom was on the ground. So if you're telling the truth, kid, then your mom was murdered by somebody that looks just like me.
Rafe is my cousin's son. He is not yours.
That's a cute story, isn't it? That's a story Allison wanted everyone to believe. But you and I both know better. Your cousin couldn't father a child. He sure as hell didn't stick around long enough to claim him for his own.
He left to find you. He wanted to protect Allison and her child. But now Rafe's an orphan.
No! Wrong answer again. Rafe has a father. And I think it's time he gets to know him again. In fact, I think it's time he learns the whole truth about who he really is. about how a stolen wish brought him into existence. Not my wish, not my doing, but he is mine, and I will claim him as my own.
You are not going anywhere near that boy.
Who's gonna stop me? So let's start with that. There's a guy out there and he looks like me.
Oh, exactly like you?
How's he dressed?
In black, like you.
What does that mean, huh? Black jacket, black shirt, black pants? Think.
I
Was
don't
there
know.
something
It
distinguishing
happened so fast, I don't remember.
Think, kid. Just spit it out. If you can remember something, just shout it out.
Yeah.
Mom!
No, no, Rafe, no, please stay back there. Don't. No.
The ring. You're not wearing the ring.